Girls, grab a tea, pull up a chair, get comfortable because today we're gonna talk about how can you get this crazy beautiful glow up before summer and how to feel and look extremely hot 24/7. Okay, as I said, we have only 1 month left, so let's lock in. I hope this video gonna help you a lot, guys. I'm gonna go through all of my secrets because trust me, that was a time when I was looking like this. And you see how I look now? That's a big difference here. So let's be really honest for a second. Life really gets easier when you get prettier. We live in a society when people instantly scan you based on how you look, how you dress, energy you're bringing. That's why you need and have to create an aesthetic that makes you feel comfortable and confident. Today, we're not going to talk about any spiritual growth or mindset because I talked about it in our previous video. If you still didn't watch it, please, it's gonna be somewhere here, or I'm gonna also leave the link in the description. Check it out, it's very helpful. This is how you're gonna get the full puzzle. Today I'm gonna share with you my 8 rules. We're gonna strictly talk about physical vessel. This is what I would do to get better, hotter, and perfect glow up. Okay, let's not waste any time. Let's get into it. I've already shown you guys how I looked before. I was broke and struggling in every sense of a word. So trust me, I know exactly what I'm talking about. The very first thing you have to do is to go and get your basic blood work done. This is insanely important. And I mean it when I say that because I had this situation a few years ago. I was feeling like a dead zombie. I could not stand up from a bed without everything spinning around me. At the moment, I thought maybe I'm just, I don't know, depressed. Maybe I just don't have energy. It's okay. Maybe I just have to rest. When I went to the doctor and I did all of the blood work, it turns out that my iron is a 4 when normal number is 120. I thought feeling that weak was just my normal state because it was with me for as long as I could remember myself. Can you imagine that for years I was walking around in a completely weak, drained body and had absolutely no idea about it? The minute I fixed that, I had so much energy to travel, to be active, to live my life without being scared that I'm gonna pass out. This is a sign for you to go and fix it and do a full checkup because you cannot build what you want to build and achieve your goals if you're always living on a 10% of your battery. Step number 2 and 3 go together, and this is one of the most important ones: sleep and dopamine. Everyone is talking about fixing the schedule, but honestly I feel like no one is actually talking about how to do that and in general understand why this is so important, because it is, and I think we should not take this one for granted. Yes, thank you very much, we know that our sleep is the absolute baseline. I struggled with my sleep for so many years until I found this one rule that became a complete game changer for me. Here's the rule that the bed is created strictly for sleeping, period. Let me explain what that means. I no longer sit on my phone in my bedroom, so I don't eat in my bed, I don't watch movies in my bed, I don't edit videos, I do nothing in bed except sleeping. And you won't believe how this one little, such an obvious rule completely changed my life. But let me warn you, because the first time when I implemented this new rule, that was extremely boring. I was just looking at the ceiling for 2 hours doing nothing because there was nothing to do. So I had to bring back those proper offline rituals. First of all, I started journaling again and doing a brain dump every single night. I've said it before and I'm gonna say it again, that self-reflection is a foundation of your spiritual growth. If you don't journal yet, start tonight because this cleans your brain like nothing else. But journaling was not enough for me. I was always into books and I didn't read for a long time, and this new habit of mine just reminded me how much I love doing this. So I just went to a bookstore, bought a few books, bought a crossword, which I love doing as well but never really had time. So now before bed I journal, after that I read a book, and my brain turns off so fast. It just knows now that okay, if we are in bed, that means we're getting ready to sleep. When you constantly, every day, refuse this fast dopamine before bed, you stop living like a hamster in a wheel. Waking up, going to eat, going to work, TikTok scrolling, going back home, sleep, and over again. Instead of that, you actually start investing time in yourself. You remember every day because you did those slow routines. My nervous system finally rests, my stress is gone, and I fall asleep instantly. I honestly now just wait for the evening to start doing all of my rituals. I recommend you do the same. Just try it out and let me know after that in the comments if it helped you, because it did a great change for me. Step 4 is physical activity. Okay, I know it sounds very, very simple, but just wait for it. First of all, zero excuses about not having a gym. When I was constantly moving and changing countries, which I still do till this day, I didn't have access to a luxury gym, but I still decided to take care of my body because clock is ticking, girls. As we get older, it's so much harder to build those muscles, and trust me, we're going to need those later in life just to function properly. So what did I do? I just started to mostly train and do those home workouts. I found this one specific YouTube channel. Unfortunately, they didn't pay me for ads, but I'm still gonna say it because that was a crazy shift in my life, and the definition I got in just 1 month was insane. Like, this before after was actually crazy. I'm just gonna leave it somewhere here, probably in the description, so you guys can try it out as well. There's one more thing I wanted to say about this specific topic. I figured out this fitness hack, and honestly, it works so great for me. I hope it's gonna help any of you guys as well. Back then, I would go to the gym every day, and honestly, I would hate it. So what I decided to do now, which helps me a lot to still keep my body moving and do all of those sports, but in the same moment to really enjoy it, I decided to mix that up, which means one day I'm going to Pilates, one day I'm going to the gym, another one I'm doing cardio with a paddle, for example, or tennis. This is a great decision and a game changer for me in 2026, because all of those sports support my body from different angles, from all of them actually. I'm not getting tired from any of them. I have fun and work on my body at the same time. So I really recommend you try to do that, or just as I said before, train at home as well, because there is no excuse anymore. We have YouTube, we have so many different online coaches and online courses. We have so many tools that we can use today that is going to help us a lot to improve our body. Step number 5 is food. And honestly, I'm not going to lie, I'm not the best advisor here because I never had those strict rules in my diet. I truly believe that more restrictions you place on yourself, the more you end up binging and breaking down and have those crazy amount of cheat meals. I eat whatever I want, whenever I want it. I don't have any rules, but there is one specific thing that really helps me to not gain weight and to look how I look right now. This is the most important quality that you have to develop. It's very simple and it sounds like listen to your body. Eat exactly what you crave, but know when to stop. This is the one rule that really changed everything in my life. For example, you have a big bowl of food. You don't have to eat all of it. If you don't like it, you stop. If you feel like you're full, you stop. Do not overeat. I know it's easy to say, but trust me guys, no diet, no any restrictions would help you, but listening to your body and hear what it is asking for. Stop eating when you actually feel full. Only this could help you lose so much weight and so much stress. Step 6 is face and body care. This is one of my favorite ones, and honestly, I think this is the topic where I am really good, because this is how my skin looked less than a year ago, and you see how it looks now. Much better. I don't have any breakouts. It looks beautiful, and I did so many things my whole life to make it the way it looks right now. So trust me, I know what I'm talking about. If you guys want a dedicated, detailed video on my exact skincare routine and everything what I did, my whole skin story, just let me know down below in the comments and I'm gonna film it. I also shared a lot of beauty hacks and the skincare products on my Instagram, so go check that out if you're really interested into that step. But what I would say for now, for the past year, I'm using AI. ChatGPT itself is pretty dumb, I'm not gonna lie, but if you give him the specific prompt, it helps so much, because every time I want to buy something, especially for my face, I don't know, different masks or patches or creams, and I take a picture and he just most of the time tells me, Caroline, don't buy it, it's a scam, it's a marketing hook, don't do it, you already have this and this and that. It just tells me everything because he knows my skin type, he knows what I'm using using in my daily routine. So I think I'm gonna just leave this prompt for you guys in the comments down below. Just copy it and like use it with ChatGPT or Claude or any other AI. Trust me, it changed my life a lot as well. One more step, we're very close to an end. I would say less is more. I genuinely admire girls who can do the 2 hours full glam heavy makeup look every day, but for me it's extremely chic to go outside either with zero makeup or as I have it right now on my skin, super light, 15 minutes. When we're talking about makeup, it's more important to invest more in like how your skin looks from inside. I mean the glow, vitamins, active ingredients that you're using, because if you have a lot of breakouts or your skin is very oily or your skin doesn't look that glowy or it's super dry, whatever makeup you put on, even if it's the best ever, like I don't know, Dior palette and it's very expensive and luxurious, it's not gonna look that good on your skin just because your base, your skin itself is not good. And the last final tip from me today, my last secret, let's talk a little bit about hair, because at-home care is incredibly important. I'm growing out my hair for a few years and you guys can see the result. I feel like my hair is my outfit itself. I spent already so much money on it. That's why now I'm gonna tell you what works and what doesn't, so you are not doing my mistakes and actually getting the best insights right away. There are two things that I believe have to work together. First are the products that work from the inside out, and that means they're not gonna visibly show any good result, but inside of your hair they're gonna build the good structure and they're gonna make them stronger. I'm just gonna put a photo or video right there. This is my favorite jar, my favorite product. I'm obsessed with it. This is my like 5th bottle, I think. But then there's also a second part that gives you this beautiful, you know, like healthy look, and I think this both should work always together. So first we're treating it from the inside, and second we're doing those different masks. I have a lot of leave-in conditioners, I have those hydration gels. There's also one more tip for you that I discovered not that long ago. Apply all of your products to slightly damp hair, and it's actually not only about hair. This rule works good with any moisturizer, because when you do it on a slightly wet hair, this locks all the moisture, everything inside, and this is exactly what we need. Because if you, for example, gonna apply any oils on your ends and it's gonna be dry, like if I apply it right now, I'm just gonna lose all of this product, all of this money that I spend on it, because it's not gonna change anything. So use this life hack and trust me, it's gonna change the quality of your skin, of your face, of your hair, of everything. All right, girls, that is it for today. But please remember to not only focus on the outside, but upgrade the inside along with the outside. It's very important, because you can be the skinniest, the most beautiful girl in the room, but if you feel insecure and uncomfortable, believe me, it shows. It's written all over your energy, so work on that as well. I am wishing you guys the most beautiful hot glow up this summer. Write down below in the comments which of these steps helped you, or if you have any of your own glow up secrets, please write them down below in the comments, because I believe everyone, including me, would be very interested to read what are you guys doing and what really helped you. So let's kind of create our own glow up blueprint that we're gonna use and become unrecognizable together. Okay, I love you guys, and I'm gonna see you in the next video.